Hi, my name is Keith Nickel, and one of the things I'd like to look at today is the topic of diagonal stride uphill. I've done other videos on diagonal stride on the flats, but I haven't really addressed diagonal stride uphill. So one thing to think about is that when we diagonal stride uphill, we obviously have to deal with this slope that we're going up. And although we don't have much of a hill right here, I want to show you the progression that I use with my students. One of the things to think about is that when we're on a hill like this and we push down and back, if our feet are too far back, they're just going to slip out from underneath us and we're going to have trouble climbing that hill. So I always tell students that when we climb a hill, we want to get our foot up underneath our body, remembering the hill that we've got, so that when we put down our wax or our waxless pattern, we'll be able to get some grip. So moving that foot slightly ahead is the key to diagonal stride uphill. I get my students to practice this on the flat, and I'm going to show you what I mean right now. So I get my students to think about driving their front foot forward, like you can see me demonstrate here. Notice how my foot slides forward to help me get more grip. So once I've had students try this on the flats or a very, very slight uphill, this idea of pushing that glide foot just a bit ahead to give you more grip, we're going to go to a small hill. So I like to have students try this on a small hill like we've got right here. The other thing I like to remind students is that there's also going to be a tempo change. So as we approach the hill, we might have a nice relaxed glide. As we start hitting the hill, they're going to have to pick up the tempo to maintain our momentum up the hill. So there's a combination of pushing that foot a bit ahead and a change of tempo, which are required to diagonal stride uphill. I'll demonstrate that here now. Nice and relaxed, we start to hit the hill. So now I quicken the tempo and start driving that foot right up the hill. Sometimes skiers, particularly if they don't quicken the tempo, end up bogging down and ending up kind of reverting back to a shuffle, kind of like I'm doing here. So remember, quicken the tempo, get that foot ahead, and you'll diagonally stride up the hill a little smoother. So let's just recap the diagonal stride up the hill. A couple of things we need to change: quicken the tempo and then drive that glide foot just slightly ahead, and that's going to give you better purchase on the snow. We'll get the grip wax or the waxless pattern to bite into the snow a little more than if you push down and back, you're more likely to slip out. So remember those two things, and I think it will help improve your diagonal stride uphill. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with skiers you think might benefit. Thanks for watching.